Alright, so our psychology project, we're doing it on the obedience of authority. So in this project, I'm going around to kids and I am going to tell them that need to do a quick drug check on them. So I ask them if they have any drugs on them and I'll pat them down and just see what's up with them. So that is I will go up and do that to them, and that will just be the control group. Now our experiment group, what we're testing for authority is whether or not perceived authority, so not if I'm wearing nicer clothes, but what I say. Recently I was elected ASB president, and I'm telling some kids in the experimental group that I'm doing a job for administration as ASB president. I need to pat them down and check drugs. What we're seeing and what we're testing is a random student's willingness to let another student check them and see if they have any drugs. So our first random subject is Will Angel. When I asked Will if I could do a random drug check on him, he just kind of pushed me away. He does know me though. But Will, if I were to claim that I am ASB president, if I were to say that administration was asked me to do a random check to see if kids had drugs, what would your reaction? Would it change at all?
Probably would have changed, but also like you said, I know you, so like I don't know if I would have taken you very seriously.
Could you state your name and your grade?
Moshe Gammerberg, 10th grade.
Alright, so why are you so willing to comply with a random drug check?
Well, because trying to hide it would only make me look guilty.
So even though like I didn't claim I was a teacher or working for a teacher, you still were willing to, I don't know, allow me to pat you down?
Well, yeah.
I'm his president, and she asked me to make sure that they ask me to do something. Please say your name and your grade.
Kira Angela.
Alright, so how come you were willing to comply with being checked, even though it was a random student?
I don't know.
Anything about me saying that I was ASP president administration asking you, did that influence your willingness?
Yeah.
If I wouldn't have said that and you were just asking me to just do a random drug check, what would your reaction would it change?
Yeah, I think I would walk away.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
You're being legit? Are you for student council?
It's just
Eggplant.
I don't know, it's just sugar.
I am Kelsey Coffin, and I am a sophomore.
Alright, so how come you're so against the idea of random students kind of checking, patting you down, and treating you on drugs?
I just think that it's kind of random for a student who's a year older than me to do it. Just like, I guess if it was for administration. Also because I'm like friends with you, so.
Do you think that, like, so what do you think the effect of me saying, like, it was a job from administration, like administration told me to do that, like, what's your opinion on that?
I mean, it didn't really, like, if it was a legit thing, it wouldn't have completely surprised me because you're asked to be president for next year, but I also was just kind of weirded out by it, so.
If I didn't, like, say it was from administration, I was just doing a random check, what would you have?
I probably would have assumed it was some sort of prank, but I started believing you.
Alright.
So yeah.
Alright, thank you. So after testing 3 kids, we test 3. We didn't tell them that I was anything. We just asked to do a drug check on them. Then 3, we told them I was the ASB president doing a job in administration. We found out that kids were more likely and willingly to do a drug check from another random student. They were a lot more skeptic when I just asked them to do a drug check and I didn't say that I was authority of any kind. But when I told students authority, they were genuinely believing me, and I think our hypothesis was somewhat correct. We did have one student that was just willing to check because I didn't think he was sure he was going on and he seemed a little shy. So I think overall the experiment went well, and I think that if you tell students that you're doing something for administration and you have a legit reason and you're a legit authority figure or leader on campus, the kids will follow you and they'll believe you. They may, yeah. Thank you.